Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is CDS here, bringing you part 2 of my Pokemon Colosseum Let's Play. Okay. So, as I mentioned before, I went ahead and did some PK hexing. I gave Umbreon and Espeon a lucky egg to make experience grinding a little easier. I gave Umbreon a quiet nature, maxed out her EVs, or IVs, both actually, and gave her max attack and special attack. I kept Bite, but I also added Iron Tail, Psychic, and Hidden Power Ground. This is specifically because Poison and Steel types at the beginning of the game, and Dark types too, I might add, are a very big pain in the ass for Espeon and Umbreon. So I wanted to give them some semblance of a chance against them by giving them some better neutral coverage. Umbreon and Espeon have very terrible offensive move pools in Generation 3. So I kind of didn't have much to work with outside of shit that I could have hacked in, but that's neither here nor there. So in the case of Espeon, I gave her a mild nature, I maxed out her special attack, put 100 EVs into speed, and the rest into her HP. The reason I gave her mild is because of her access to Shadow Ball. It's not a very good move, but it should be something that I can use against some more specially defensive Pokemon that have worse physical defense. Oof! Hold on. Adjusting. Oof. Okay. I also went ahead and altered Makuhita and Croconaw. Turns out Makuhita already had an adamant nature to start with, so I didn't have to change her nature. But I did max out her attack and speed, gave her max stats, obviously. And I turned the Shadow Pokemon thing off, which means that she is able to be purified once we get to that part of the game. And I gave Croconaw a quiet nature, gave her max special attack and speed, or attack rather. The reason is because, well, being a water type, she doesn't have physical water stab in Pokemon Generation 3. So we're going to have to go with special base Croconaw, despite the fact that her special attack is her lowest stat. But not too bad. So I gave her Waterfall, Ice Beam, Brick Break, and I think I gave her Hidden Power as her final move. But of course, Shadow Rush is taking that spot for now. And I gave Makuhita Hidden Power Ghost, Earthquake, and she already possessed Cross Chop, so I left that as is. So yeah, I do believe we are ready to go for the next part, where we will be catching a crap ton of Shadow Pokemon. Okay, so, never properly welcomed us to Pyrite Town, but here we are. Go ahead here and buy some items. You can already buy Hyper Potions and Revives at a very early point in the game, which is good, because Colosseum tends to kick your ass hard. I have to say that starting off, Colosseum is the hardest of the RPG format Pokemon games. I also gave myself 99 of every single berry in the game. I don't know why, I just did. None of these items are even worth a damn. They have effects in later games, but in Generation 3 they're just used for Pokeblocks. Which obviously, since this is Colosseum and not Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, there's no such thing as Pokeblocks in this game, so man. Over here we have a hotel. This is a common thing in this game where you can pay to heal your Pokemon. Don't do that, just go to a fucking healing center thing. You can also barge in people's rooms for no reason. Just because you're there. None of these people have anything interesting to say or talk about. I think one of these rooms has an item in it. Maybe? No? Maybe it has one later, because that's another thing that I found weird about this game. A lot of times, item boxes will not appear until certain points of the game, even if you've been to that area already, which is strange. Okay, so this is the Pokemon Square of Pyrite Town, even though it's clearly a circle. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 Shadow Pokemon trainers. This kid over here has a Slugmaw. This guy has a Quagsire. She has a Skiploom, I believe. She has a Flaffy. He has a Noctowl, and he has a Misdreavus, or vice versa. I don't remember which. I'm going to go after the one that I care about the least, which in this case would be Quagsire. I'm going to go after him first. Since we already have our water type for the entire adventure, I don't really need this. You will also notice very quickly that there are a lot of Generation 2 Pokemon in this game, and I believe the reason for that was because the Gen 1 remakes, as well as the main series Gen 3 games, did not have very many Gen 2 Pokemon. So Colosseum decided to pick up the slack, but a little too much. Because the majority of the Pokemon in the game are Gen 2 Pokemon, and not a lot of Gen 2's roster is good. I mean, there are the legendary beasts, which you do get to capture all 3 in your normal playthrough. There's also, of course, the starter Pokemon, Espeon and Umbreon, that you begin with, which are all great choices and whatnot, and will probably be members of my final team. Plus the Johto starters, which are not bad in the slightest, but overall it's very disappointing for me personally. I don't really see a reason why they couldn't just make better Pokemon for the game. I don't know the exact budget for Pokemon Colosseum, but I can't imagine it was ridiculously high considering they did not include like 90% of the roster by this point. If you think Pokemon Sword and Shield are limited, guys, come on. Colosseum. 52 total Pokemon. You can have any of the ones from the games, but you can only have 52. That's it. And even if you manage to hack the game to have more than that, you can only have 90 total Pokemon. Well, 96 if you include your entire PC. And maybe 97 if you include the daycare, but I don't know if you can have something in the daycare as well as everything else, because I'm pretty sure you need room, so we'll just say 96 maximum. So, yeah, Pokemon Sword and Shield only have 400 Pokemon in their Pokedex without a total of 890, plus the 116 Pokemon that can be caught extra. That's including the Pokemon so far revealed for the expansion pass, as well as the ones that were already shown to be in the game, such as the Gen 5 legendaries and whatnot. But, yeah, Pokemon Colosseum kind of makes that worse. You know. But this is my first experience with Pokemon, you know, the RPG format, so I honestly, no matter how many limitations this game has compared to its predecessors and its successors, I can't hate this game no matter what I do. Especially considering I have PK Hex, and I think that's really the main reason why. Because this game is brutal without PK Hex, or cheat code for that matter. Alright, Psychic on Oddish. I might have to switch Hidden Power Ground on Umbreon to Hidden Power Fighting, because I realized when I mentioned earlier in the video, I actually have no coverage against Dark-type Pokemon. At least with these two in particular. I did give Brick Break to Croconaw so that he can, or she can, you know, deal with Dark types, but as I also mentioned, I'm mostly going to be sticking with these two for the adventure. Or at least the first couple hours, because not only do we have to get through all of these Shadow Pokemon, we also have to, well, we don't actually have to capture any of these, but I'm going to anyway. Oh, I never did specify how the Let's Play is going to end, did I? I am not going to be capturing Ho-Oh. I am just going to go through the main adventure, all of the post-game stuff, capture all 48 Shadow Pokemon, purify them off screen, and showcase them for the last episode of the Let's Play. Beyond that, I'm not going to even fucking try to go after Ho-Oh again, because I've caught Ho-Oh too many damn times in this game. And honestly, I mean, I can also just fucking PK Hex Ho-Oh in. I don't really need it. Plus, Lord knows what my fire type's gonna be anyway. I might go with, well, I usually like to have a fire, water, grass core for the game. So I'll probably go with my typical, which is Entei for the fire type. If I don't choose Croconaw as my water type, and I choose Typhlosion instead for my fire type starter, I usually pick Suicune over Entei, but I always have Raikou or Ampharos, which we will be getting Flaffy in a minute here. But in this game, because of the immensely limited options you're presented with, Ampharos is not a good choice. It is utterly hopeless against ground-type Pokemon, unless you got lucky with a grass or water hidden power. Or ice, depending on. But Ampharos is pretty much stuck with just her electric moves. Speaking of Ampharos, there's Re-Evolution Flaffy. See, I'll probably not be using Ampharos in this game, despite the fact that I love it. If I do, I know I'm going to have to give it Fire Punch just for something coverage-wise. Probably Thunderbolt, Fire Punch, Hidden Power Ice, and Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave simply to make it easier to capture the Shadow Pokemon. Actually, I think Psychic will be fine. And we'll show off Hidden Power Fire on that Shroomish. Always a good idea to use Hidden Power in any of the Pokemon games. Obviously, except Sword and Shield, because it doesn't fucking have it in the turn. And I still don't understand why. Well, they did mention, though, in the reveal trailer for the Expansion Pass, that the Expansion Pass would have access to tutor moves and new moves in general that are not actually knowable in the game. So perhaps that's actually what it's going to be like. Maybe they'll bring back some of the moves they cut, like not Magical Leaf, Signal Beam and Hidden Power, which are really the only ones I care about. I'll probably forego this glitch that I keep doing for giving myself infinite Pokeballs when I get enough money to just buy the ones that I need. Because this is a little bit tedious, a little annoying. And probably most of the Pokemon that I capture are just going to be boxed, and I'm never going to use, I'm never going to use Quagsire. I don't like Quagsire. It has terrible stats and an ugly design. It's all one body color, basically. It's like blue and black. Kind of lame. Ampharos is a good addition, though. I usually like to have Ampharos in Colosseum and XD. Especially XD, because you can tutor it Seismic Toss, which makes it very effective for catching Pokemon if you don't want to spend, 30 years trying to fucking get Shroomish to evolve in a Breloom. Or you don't want to wait until about the last half of the game to get the fucking other thingy. I don't remember what the hell it is. Paris and Parasite, because they have Spore and False Swipe when you purify them. Anyway, Noctowl. Noctowl is a pain in the ass to catch in this game, and I don't really know why. But I just know that it is a pain in the butt. Hold on. Iron Tail? Yeah, why not? Not Shadow Ball, Hidden Power. There we go. Definitely not recommending playing this game as originally intended. For all the praise that I can say about this game, it's 90% nostalgia, honestly. And I have no problem with admitting that. This game is not great. Oh, good. Okay, fine. Put my ass down to sleep. That's better. At least you didn't put my fucking Umbreon to sleep, because that's who's actually attacking your ass, or missing. Okay, no good. Dang, yeah, I hit you with my Tail of Steel. Let me see. Unlike in XD Darkness, though, this is another interesting thing. The call feature of this game, which is only actually used to call a Pokemon to its senses when it enters Shadow Mode, or Hyper Mode, whatever. It does not wake up your Pokemon from sleep, unlike it does in XD Darkness. That was something they introduced in XD. I wish they had it in Colosseum too, though, because I don't like wasting. That's why Noctowl's annoying. Thankfully, in Generation 3, you can still throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon that has used Fly, Dig, or Dive. I don't believe that is a feature in the later games. I believe that is only in 2 and 3, and it's not something in Generations 4 and onward. I'll have to double check that whenever I eventually get to play Pokemon Platinum for the channel. Still not sure who's going to win the next contest, though, but that'll be a while away. Colosseum is probably going to be next to one of my longest runs, next to Ultra Moon. I can imagine about 30 videos or more out of this, even at 30 minutes apiece. Just because the game is very slow. As you can see, there's a lot of time that it takes to complete a battle, especially because of all the animations. Did it fly through the floor at the very end of that little rompet? I think it flew through the floor. Okay. Also, this is getting tedious. I don't want to hit the thing with Espeon because I'm afraid I'll kill it. Yeah, I definitely don't want to hit it with it. I know Umbreon won't kill it, but I'm worried that Espeon might. See, we are at a very big level disadvantage, if you couldn't tell, because you're actually much lower level than the Shadow Pokemon you have to go after. So it is kind of annoying that way, too. Oh, for crying out loud, man! Get down here, you fuckhead! Alright, fine. I'll just chuck a Pokeball at you and see what happens. I gotta use a ball at some point. I've actually had a weird history with trying to get these Pokemon to go in the ball. Sometimes if you interchange the Pokeballs for some reason, like that, it does something to the RNG of the capture rate, because I've had many occasions where I've interchanged the Pokeballs between multiple different types and not been able to catch it with a higher chance Pokeball, but then caught it with a lower chance Pokeball right afterwards. I really don't get how that works. Alright, 17 minutes in and we're catching our 5th Shadow in a row. I had to pause on that for a sec because I honestly couldn't remember. But Misdreavus is, as you can see, the next Shadow we capture. Fortunately, if I hit her with anything that fucking Umbreon could... No, Psychic will probably do some damage but not kill it. What's your other Pokemon? Is it a Pokemon? Kitty. Sidekick your ass. I feel like I've been saying that for almost 20 years. And I know I haven't been saying it that long, but it's so second nature to me. Well, Skitty's dead. Ugh. Get used to seeing Zigzagoons, by the way, another really crappy lower level Logod. Espeon. Son of a bitch. Knew that was coming. Yeah, Misdreavus has the Spell Tag item, which increases the power of Ghost moves by 10%. In Generation 3 anyway, it increases it by 20% in the later generations. On top of it having stab bonus of 50% from Shadow Ball. So even though Misdreavus' attack power sucks, it still does a lot of fucking damage because it's got extra bonus crap, I guess? I don't know. I've had many an occasion where that damn Misdreavus decides to kill my fucking Espeon on turn 1. Not fair, but whatever. Brick Break on, zig, 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 ziggity, zig, zig. I was gonna say Zigger, but that sounds wrong. I already said it anyway, fuck it. Getting the ball. God damn it, I jinxed it. Jinx isn't even in this game. Also, Misdreavus is pretty damn fast, apparently. Well, then again, Croconaw does have a speed-reducing nature, so I shouldn't be surprised. And Croconaw is slower than Misdreavus anyway. Oh well. Well, fuck you, you son of a cunt. Don't tickle me. Your wavy pink lines. What the hell are those supposed to be anyway? Do I even dare? I know if I get a fucking crit, which I do that a lot when I'm at this point. Ugh. This is why it's so damn nerve-wracking for me catching these damn shadows, especially when I'm recording, because the Let's Player's curse, which seems to have followed me ever since 2013, with my first channel, good god. Likes to attack me for no reason out of the blue. Oh well. Get in the ball, sweetie. Thank you, my love. Appreciate you. Now, you need to die, zig, 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 zig. Of course you hit yourself, Crocodile. Why would you ever attack it? Quit tickling me! But the fact that they have a move called Tickle and a move called Tackle, they should have a fairy type move in Gen 8 called Tickle Tackle. I don't know why I think that's cool, but I'm also an idiot, so whatever. I'm gonna have to heal after this. Well, obviously Espeon's dead, so I have to heal her. Come on, Crocodile. Thank you. Punch it. Punch it. There we go. Good job. Fucking stupid raccoon bastard. Zigzagoon, I don't like. Galarian Zigzagoon, I like. Also, I like the fact that Galarian Linoon actually evolves as opposed to the regular Linoon. But it's also not quite as cute as a Galarian or regular Linoon. Or, no, yeah, I know what I said. I don't have any revives. Oh, yeah, I also hacked myself max elixir, so that's a thing. Mostly for the fact that... Mostly because I just don't like running out of PP in the middle of an area. Because healing centers and PCs are so spread out across the areas that you're going to be grinding in, there's a lot of problem when it comes to running out of power points for moves. Especially in this part of the game where pretty much you're doing a 3.5 to 5 hours worth of nothing but battles. Battle, so much fun. Pokemon battles for everyone. Battles bring me so much joy. Let's get started, little boy. Says the shrimp who's got a bandana and roller skates and is clearly younger than me unless he's some 20-something-year-old that has that one disease that makes him look like a child. If he does, then I kind of feel like a dick, but at the same time, you don't know how old I am, so fuck you. Okay, and as you can see, his shadow is Slugma. One of the worst fire types in the game, and I have no qualms about saying that. Should I bite it? Should I bite it? Should I bite it? I'm gonna bite it. I don't think I'll kill it with bite. Despite how weak Slugma is, Umbreon's not that strong. So I shouldn't kill it, but I don't know. Umbreon, if you don't... Please, don't kill the fucking fire thing. See, and this guy just has all my baby Pokemon. Useless fucking baby Pokemon. Don't kill it, thank you. Holy cannoli. Thank God you didn't get a critical hit. That would have turned out bad. Whew. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to, alter like Ampharos or something so that I have something to deal with these bloody fucking shadow Pokemon without fucking murdering them. Oh, and for the record, after this, the next shadow we're going to catch isn't going to be until, well actually no. The next shadow we're going to get is Furret, and then Yanma. Now that I got Slugma, now he's only got a Slugma, which will be dead soon. Psychic, murder, everything dies to my mind. Why are baby Pokemon a thing? Why are they a thing? Just please somebody can tell me that. Really, I don't get why they're a thing. They're completely useless. They're extremely weak. All they do is give a first stage evolution to Pokemon that were already terrible. I mean, Clefairy's nothing to write home about. Jigglypuff is absolute garbage. Meryl was already crap to begin with, even with huge power. I mean, it's got fucking, what, 30, 40 attack or something like that? It's not going to do anything with huge power. Hell, Azumarill took 4 generations to become overused for fucking huge power. Anyway. Okay, so... what do I do next? I know I can't go in here yet, because the door's locked. I think I gotta go over here and talk to this... hold on, there's an item over here, I think. Nope, that's XD I'm thinking of. You? No, hold on. Oh, that's right, I gotta win that... wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I gotta talk to you, and then I gotta go fight Kale. And then I can take on the Pyrite Colosseum. Once I defeat the Pyrite Colosseum, then when I leave the bridge area, I'll be able to go into the building on the right. Also, that is a very dangerous looking bridge over a fucking chasm. This is a very haphazardly made city town. With weird sewer systems. Alright, this fuckhead. Ah, what's that? Want to know if I have a weird Pokemon? Heh, you want to know that much, you may as well see it with your own eye. Okay, I fucked up that dialogue terribly. Alright, Kale. Where's Caulifla? That's funny. Alright, he has a Shadow Furret. So yes, Long Boy is back. This one is a boy, so it works. Although it will be a girl when I change it later. Furret walks around the Ori region. I might use Furret a little bit, just for the sake of the meme. Also, Furret is fucking adorable, so why not? Okay, so we're gonna bite you. And then I'm gonna Shadow Ball that Ralts, despite the fact that I can't get a Ralts. Espeon is an okay replacement, sure, but Gardevoir is better than Espeon. Well, sort of. I mean, it does have... Gardevoir does have lower special attack and speed than Espeon, but it has a far better moveset and better overall coverage. Plus, it's my favorite Pokemon of all time, so there's that too. My arm's going numb sitting on my bed like this. Oh, God. It's hard being a big guy when you're trying to do things. Alright. So you can clearly survive one bite. Hopefully I don't get a critical on the second one. Hidden Power Fire to murder a Dot. Or should I say an acorn with weird eyes and, for some reason, feet? Then match up. Oh yeah, strength. I forgot about that. And I think Furret has the Silk Scarf, because that did more damage than it should have, I think. Okay. Now that you're weakened sufficiently, you should be able to be captured relatively quickly. I'm probably going to waste all my money on Great Balls just so I don't have to keep doing the switching tactic. The switching tactic is only really good when you don't have money, like right now, or when you get the Master Ball, which is the only way to clone the damn thing. But it's a very effective tactic, so, you know. I only had to buy 5 fucking Great Balls, and they already gave me 5 Pokeballs, so... Technically speaking, while I've caught about half a dozen Pokemon, I've only used 1 of each ball. Which is good. And we are approaching the half-hour mark, so I figure after this I'll go ahead and heal, and then we'll do the Pyrite Colosseum in the next video. I'm also probably gonna change around my emulator settings just a little bit. I'm gonna put it on like super speed so that it's going a lot faster. Alright, so now we got to go to the Colosseum. Oh yeah, this is where we find out that Nastor is evil. I trust things are going according to plan, near me. Oh yes, indeed, Master Nastor. Our plan is coming along in a lovely, peachy keen way. We've already broken Jooking's spirit. We can do as we please at the Colosseum without his meddling. We've been giving away Shadow Pokemon on the sly to challenge winners for gathering data. Good. The others also appear to be doing their parts to implement our plan. Our Shadow Pokemon plan is falling into place quickly. Final phase is not far off. This is perking up my spirit and body. Oh, I feel like dancing. I like that song. Save your dancing until our plan succeeds. I'm off. Oh, okay then. I shall make my return to the cave where my darling Pokemon await my return. Okay, that doesn't sound like it was proper wording. Let the music play. God, I love that theme song. He's the only one of the Cipher admins that has his own theme song. And I love it for it. Must Walk. I don't like his walk cycle. It doesn't look like he's really walking. Also, the way he knocked the fucking flails or arms back and forth, like... I don't know. I just imagine one of those, like, nutcracker toys for some reason. Like, the ones that kind of move like robots. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me. Alrighty then. So, now our next task will be to complete the Pyrite Colosseum. So that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any ideas for content whatsoever, please leave your suggestions in the comment section down below or on my Twitter page, @SoDyrus, link in the description. And until next time, this has been ZDS, making it fun one video at a time, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a good night, everybody.